Yo, what's up? Okay, so you're probably here because of the recent Ghibli? How do you pronounce it? I think it's Ghibli, right? I don't know, but okay, fuck it, right? So you're probably here because of the recent Ghibli Studio AI trend or whatever the fuck is going on right now, right? Like, it's so chaotic right now. Like we can barely keep up with trends. At least I can't keep up with the recent trends, right? Like I don't even really understand what the recent meme culture even means anymore. Right? Shit is insane. Okay, anyways, back to my point. Right, so you're probably here because of the Ghibli AI art style drama. Alright, or it's just a YouTube algorithm doing its thing. Or it's both. Okay, but anyways, so alright. Okay, so this video. First off, I'm renting wagon, and this video it's going to be about me just talking shit about this recent drama, right? I kind of have a script, but I'm going to try to not follow the script too much, right? Okay, because I want it to be as authentic as possible. So yeah, I'm going to try it anyways. So yeah, okay, let's go. Let's do this. Right, okay. But to first give you a basic background, okay, just to say it right, this video is not like it's not really an educational video. So if you want a more full context, so if you want a more like a well documented research, I suggest you to like check out other channels or like do your own research, right? But I'll still give you a basic uh background explanation, right? Okay, so what is Ghibli? So basically, Ghibli Studio is this like famous Japanese animation studio, right, featuring Hayao Miyazaki as one of the co-founders of the studio, right? You've probably heard of Hayao Miyazaki, right? The guy is responsible for like creations like Castle in the Sky, My Neighborhood Totoro, and even Spirited Away, right? Personally, I haven't watched a lot of these movies, but I did watch My Neighbor Totoro and Spirited Away, right? These are both like they are all great films, basically, right? And like almost every Ghibli studio films are they're almost always like hits from like from their like storytelling and even like animations. I've heard that even their animations they're mostly like done traditionally, which is fucking insane, and it can take even years to accomplish that, right? Um which is very impressive, right? I don't think I can reach that level yet, even right now, right? Right, I've done animation for like a bit. I'm still learning it, but I've had a bit of experience, right? Like animating traditionally, right? I'll show a footage of me actually animating traditionally, and it's actually really, really goddamn difficult if you cannot tell. Okay, so back to my point. Back to the point, right? So about this AI trend. So basically, OpenAI they released like a new model where they allow users to like upload an image and they can have it like transition or like turn into like Ghibli Studio AI art style, AI generated art style, right? And there has been a lot of drama ever since like coming out of this, which of course, right, like even the goddamn White House, the US government is condoning this clearly unethical use of AI, right? I genuinely believe they do not have consent, or they do not have like the rights to actually train this model on like the data from like Ghibli Studio art style. And what's even worse is that it's not even that great. If you look at like the AI generated stuff, it's always like it always looks the exact same, right? They don't have really like they don't have a lot of facial changes. They all almost look like the same style. They always have this like for some reason this yellow tinted or this warm color background, or like even a whole canvas in general. I don't know what it is, or like what they feed their data based on, but it's not even that great. And yet a lot of people are still acting like this. Oh, this is like a great thing, like as if they did not just completely steal the rights and data from Ghibli Studio, right? This shit should be illegal. I mean, it is illegal, right? But somehow, it everyone just overlooks that, right? And that shit is actually insane. Now that I think, it's not now that I think about it. Even when I first heard the news, it fucking baffles me, right? The reason why I haven't made this video earlier and I'm only making this like right now, it's because due to my very hectic, very busy schedule recently, right? But right now I have like that perfect time and place to do it, so I'm going to do it, right? There'll be a couple more videos coming soon, but I'll separate my I think I'm going to upload weekly, right? If I can make it, I'll try to make it, right? Okay, so anyways, right? Okay, so if you're wondering why it's bad, let's talk about it. Right, why AI is bad? Obviously, number one, it takes people's jobs away. It has already been taking people's jobs away since last year, right? And it's not just an artist thing. It's also like, say, music and writing, even like concept art, a lot of art, right? Isn't it crazy that we make a technology to replace art before replacing all the other mundane shit, right? Like cleaning the dishes, washing the drains, whatever, right? Actually doing the things that people don't want to do, right? But instead, the first thing they do is they fucking replace art, our culture, right? And this also leads me to my next point and to why I think that AI is even like a thing in the first place, right? And that is because of what our culture views as art these days, right? Our culture these days view art as content. They don't look at it as like an actual art piece to try to decipher what each art piece actually means, right? Or like what the artist or the author is trying to represent or it's trying to tell the world. Instead, they see this, oh, pretty image, it must be art, right? And actually, even the general meaning of art has lost its meaning. Art is not just like pretty images. It relates to a lot of things, like I previously mentioned. And yeah, it's actually crazy what our definition of art has been boiled down to. It's just pretty images nowadays. And you know what AI is very good at? It's repeating stuff that people want, right? It's because we all only view art as like this pretty images. It's very good at generating pretty images, right? Like besides the mistakes, like the hands or like the background that just makes no sense, or like characters just appearing for the sake of appearing, right? But a lot of people overlook that. They just look at shit like, oh, pretty images, I like it, me use, right? That's so like monkey brain coded. It's so simple minded fuckery. It's a simple minded fuckery, right? And like shit is driving me insane. How are you going to tell me, right? I am actually majoring in animation right now, first year. How are you going to tell me that after I graduate, this job will almost disappear? I hope it's not the case, but it's not giving me much options. It's not giving me a lot of optimism to hope on, right? Like I have no idea what the hell is going on. But besides that AI side rant, right? Yeah, and also I've heard that the Ghibli studio is actually starting to take action on the legal rights, right? They're trying to sue them or like whatever. I hope they go through with it, right? I hope it all works out and like OpenAI or ChatGPT, right? They take down this model and say like, okay, I'm sorry, we violated your rights. We're going to take down this model, right? I'm actually not sure if they can do that because people have paid for that shit, right? And that itself is another legal trouble, and that I'm not going to get into because I clearly didn't have enough data or like research on it. But basically, yeah, I hope everything that they're planning to like it goes well for Ghibli Studio, and man, it just sucks to have Ghibli Studios art style, it went from this masterpiece, right? A masterpiece of a storytelling tool to now just pretty images that barely resembles even like the original art style, the original Ghibli style that we all love as kids, right? I'm sure there's a lot of people that uh, really enjoy Ghibli Studios' works, these movies, whatever. They're great films, and it's a shame that it has all just been boiled down to just a form of like pretty images, pretty image generation, right? And it's not just Ghibli Studio. That in the future, like as AI gets better at it, it's going to replace a lot more stuff, and like people will start to see art as obsolete as whatever, right? It's I mean, I don't think art is going to completely disappear, but I think it's just not going to be seen as as meaningful as it used to be, all right, or at least it's supposed to be, right? And yeah, like that's all I have to rant. And I'm actually surprised that so far I haven't really looked at the script yet. Like that script is only there to help me, and yeah, I'm going to try to make a more like authentic. I guess you can say that in this kind of style. So I'll just speak whatever my mind has, and yeah, you know what? I'm gonna shut up now. Go on with your day. Stay safe. If you use AI, fuck you. But if you don't, and you're an artist and you love art and you appreciate art, I just want to let you know that I appreciate you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Okay, yeah, that's it. Bye.